Virgo, and welcome to your love reading, love and relationship reading for October 2018. Now give me a minute. There's a couple of, that's very interesting. The outcome is the Death card, but bear with me. Clarify with the 2 and the Ace of Cups. I think you've got a bit of a transformative month here, Virgo, to say the least, okay? The Death card is Scorpio. Venus is in Scorpio in retrograde. So we're being asked to dig down to our essential needs and our essential, what we value, what we want in our relationships. Beautiful outcome. I'm sort of laughing actually, but in a love reading, when you get cards like this, I don't even have to explain them. Most of my viewers know the cards already, or becoming more acquainted with the cards. The central message of the month is the Six of Cups. There might be a reconciliation going on, but the Six of Cups is also a soulmate card, because a soulmate is someone that we see as there's many things a soulmate is, but one of the things that it is we see our emotional nature mirrored back in them. Very often our emotional nature is almost a secret even to us sometimes, you know, and then we meet people, we meet events in our life when we meet them and we understand who we are at a much deeper level. That's why the Six of Cups is a soulmate card, because it talks about a recognition quite often beyond words, okay? So that might be a message for some, I was about to say very lucky Virgos, but it depends, because soulmates come with a cost. As probably most of you watching already know, soulmates come with a cost, okay? So as you enter into October, you've got the energy of the Eight of Wands. So some of you might be going on a trip, or there might be a lot of communication between you and someone else. The Wands speak of very focused, concentrated energy. So quite often it represents travel, a lot of emailing back and forward, very focused energy on a certain goal. And because this is a love and relationship reading, that goal, there'll be a relationship somewhere in that energy, okay? And then it gets more and more interesting because first of all, you've got the Knight of Swords, and the outcome is the Knight of Cups. There's 2 outcomes in this spread. It's quite funny how it, but they do work together, okay? These are the energies you're meeting. The Knight of Swords could be an air sign person. I don't read my cards like that, as most of you who know me know I don't. The Knight of Swords is quite rapid change, by the way. Look how fast. I mean, so this night, I'm a real gentle soul, and this night moves so fast that he almost knocks me over, okay? So there might be a message on that, Virgo, because you are an earth sign. Don't go against your element. Yeah, earth signs are about authenticity, realness, everything above board is what Virgo stands for. As much as possible, guys, there's no judgment coming from me, okay? But don't go against your element too much. The Knight of Swords brings rapid change. I mean, 1 minute you've got one life and then you've got another, because right underneath it is the Knight of Cups. This is about emotional offers coming your way, which is leading to the Death card, and the 2 and Ace of Cups, which is a whole new emotional chapter. Do I think this is a bond that's not got a complexity attached to it? remotely not. I'm sort of laughing, but that's the irony of the soulmate energy. Don't forget. Oh, and don't start me on the twin flame thing, but there's an energy of change and movement, and it's connected with that very, very sweet spot of the Six of Cups. It's reconciliation, but even deeper than that, it's that sweet spot within us, which is connected with joy, riding the wave, you know, and getting what you want. Interesting, your best path to follow, which is always my advice when the Knight of Swords shows up. Slow down, okay? Because you have got the Temperance card, patience, balance, moderation in everything. Remember the rule of thumb, Virgo. Whatever you have to rush into means you'll have to rush out of, okay? It's really, really hard to think ahead when your desires are being pulled, okay? So take a step back, be temperate. Temperance is your mind and your heart in equal balance, which I really, really like. So you're not being led by one or the other, which makes sense because in your environment card you've got the Queen of Swords. Now I love the Queen of Swords, okay? A very misunderstood queen, because the heart chakra is ruled by air. So love is freedom, yeah? Love gives space to people, which means it allows the unfoldment of something without the drama of attachment, which isn't love, okay? Because true love, we need to love people in a way that they feel free. And that is the Queen of Swords in her highest. She rules air, Libra, and the heart, okay? This is the card that's either coming at you, or you are being extremely cool, calm, and collected, Virgo. And I really, really like that for you, because this Queen is staring right at Temperance, which means this crazy Knight of Swords, and I do find him a little bit crazy, but not because he's bad. It's just the speed of the movement, okay? And the only thing nature does quickly is destroy, okay? So the slow, gradual movement seems to be why this Queen of Swords is looking at Temperance, and also knowing just keep your cool, basically, Virgo. Keep that beautiful Virgo quality that you have that's so unique and so misunderstood. Now your hopes and fears are the Four of Swords. So I'm wondering if you feel that if you take something slowly, you'll lose it. Because the Four of Swords is a card about retreat in order to recharge your batteries, which is a really interesting, because it's right parallel with that Knight of Swords. So why? It's almost like, Virgo, for some of you, if I don't act now, I might lose my opportunity. You will not lose your opportunity, Virgo, because there is nothing more appealing in this world than someone who doesn't lose their emotional center. Temperance with the Queen of Swords. We love in a way that feels free, and try and keep those people away from you if you love at that vibration, okay? Might be an air sign person who's around you, by the way, but I don't tend to read the cards that way. The hopes and fears, I'm going to clarify it, and I'm clarified it with the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is about stability. All the fours are about stability. And it's almost as a fear here. Maybe some of you have got a bit of a fear of commitment going on. Now, I know that that's something that's spoke about quite a lot, fear of commitment, but it's actually real, okay? And quite often, if we find it hard to meet someone that we really, really love, it's quite often a fear of commitment, because both fours are turning up is what you fear for, but it's what you want as well. So you want this stability and this commitment. Anyhow, your outcome is a Death card. And what comes right after the Death card is, I mean, I don't even have to describe those cards, do I? Two of Cups for the Ace of Cups. Eye of the Divine, blessed love, basically. And when the Ace of Cups appears as a love card, it's not a love that can be avoided. It never could be avoided. So if I came across in any that way, Virgo, about, I'm not coming across as a way that was judgmental. I hope most of you know me, know that I wouldn't. Because the Ace of Cups speaks of the Eye of the Divine shining into two people's lives. It talks about a situation which is unavoidable. I wonder what the Death card means though. Maybe you're leaving it to reunite it, or there's a loss, and then suddenly there's a reconnection again. It could be a Scorpio, by the way. Because I'm a little bit I'm actually asking, what does this Death card mean? It means a Chariot. Again, some of you are going on a journey, because it's right in relationship with the Eight of Wands. But some of your lives, basically, Virgo, is being propelled into a brand new chapter. There's no doubt about it. That death is change, okay? And change can mean anything. And then straight afterwards, Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Chariot card is about a vehicle that's taken your life in a whole new direction. And it's really hard, it's really hard to extend. There's nothing hardly else to say here, apart from that Temperance is your advice, okay? There's something quite vulnerable about Temperance, okay? Because look, she's totally naked, apart from that little see-through gown. Which means there might be a little bit of vulnerability, but keep your mind and your heart in relationship, Virgo. Which means to me, with Temperance, is play everything very, very cool, okay? You don't have to rush into anything. Again, what you rush into is what you'll rush out of. So let that night, so that Knight of Swords really makes me laugh, because so 1 minute your life's one way, and then it comes in like a whirlwind, and then it's another way, and it's definitely emotional, because the Knight of Cups comes right afterwards. I don't think I need to say anything else here, Virgo, apart from love in a way that is free, and that is air. And think of the element of air. It doesn't control. It doesn't try and get people to conform to our expectations, which is not love. And that, the most misunderstood queen of all, is that Queen of Swords. And that's why she's dressed in the regal colours. And it's why you got the Ace of Wands with it, this brand new beginning. But honestly, Virgo, take my advice. I think you've got every reason to get emotional balance and to be as cool as can be. Very, very interesting, Virgo. Yeah, and there you go. There's your Lover's card. Ooh. Anyhow, if you want a private reading with me, my email's in the About section. Loads of love, Virgo. Bye.